I think the girls with their nails done now.
I feel like there's going to be a lot that you guys are going to be purifying to constantly move through different timelines, okay? There's going to be a lot that you're going to be dissecting and fixing and facing, and you're going to be trusting the process, trusting that you are protected. You guys are going to be getting rid of a lot of toxic masculine energy, whether it is within you or people around you. Okay, I feel like people that are toxic masculines around you, people that you can't really maneuver out of your life because you like work with them or just for whatever reason. You guys are going to be coming to some realizations about people that are toxic around you. Okay, the people that are karmic around you and the lessons that they teach you. So we also have discernment here. You guys are going, your discernment is going to be on a level 1000, okay? You're going to be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt at this time. New people that you meet, but very quickly, more than ever, and I've been telling you guys about this, more than ever, you're going to see through people, okay? So what I'm seeing is that people around you are not going to be able to like hold on to their false mask for very long. So for some of you guys, depending on how much time you're spending around certain people or people that you're coming into contact with or people that you're meeting, you're going to be seeing this like sooner. Everything is going to be expedited with your discernment, your realization, the things that you manifest. It's all going to be expedited because you're just going to be realizing things so much faster, okay? And so you want to make sure that you're grounded, that you're having faith in the creator, the divine, that these things are working for you and not to you. They're here to teach you lessons. We're on a spiritual training ground, okay? And you're also going to be rewarded for a lot of areas of faith that you've had in your life, okay? There was another download that I got for you guys. You guys are also going to be knowing when to assess certain things for your safety. You're going to be looking at people different. You're going to be looking at people like really different right now. That was one of the downloads that I was getting. You're going to be seeing things differently. Like, dang, that person is saying one thing, but I am feeling a whole nother feeling. They're saying that this could be like somebody giving you a compliment, okay? Somebody that you just met, for instance. Somebody that you just met is like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful, you're so this and you're so that, and you're like, you're getting good at accepting compliments, right? You're trying to marinate in the fact that somebody is trying to compliment you, okay? Or you're learning how to ask for help at this time when it's normally harder for you. And as this person's talking to you or as this person is complimenting you, you're realizing that there is some type of energy or something around them where they're not surrendering to something in their life, and it's going to be apparent to you, and you're just going to act accordingly, okay? So you're really going to be trusting yourself right now, okay? Some of you guys could be in a divine union, and you're going to be deepening your relationship with your person at this time. If you guys are in a healthy relationship, you're going to be deepening that connection. And some days are going to be harder than others with the challenges that you guys face together as a unit. But it's for not only for the greater good, but it's because good things are coming into your life, and as they come in, there are different things that you have to take care of, and you're tackling these things together. So instead of you or the other person being like, oh my gosh, like we got to take care of this. Say you guys are trying to buy a house, or say you guys are trying to do something big, like you're working towards a big milestone, okay? And instead of dreading or fighting or kicking, screaming or stomping your feet or procrastinating it. You're like, okay, this person needs my help. I'm going to help them instead of making it harder, or vice versa. Okay? Let's see what else is going on for you guys. I feel like this is going to be the energy also for the next couple of days. So not just for the daily. I feel like this is going to be something that you guys see for the next week. Okay? Because this Mars energy is not even going to peak until I think the first week of October. So I feel like even though it's going to have started the Mars retrograde, I feel like it's still going to be pre-shadowy energy for what is going to peak. Okay? As that's happening, as you are seeing what this Mars retrograde is going to look like, Mercury retrograde is going to start. But there's going to be a part of it that's going to make it a little bit easier before we really get into the thick of it, and it might get a little bit worse. So just remember that you surrender when you need to. Okay? Remember that you are resilient. Comment down below, I am resilient. Remember that you have faith and you trust in the divine. Some of you guys could be feeling like you're not protected. And I really want you to consider worse circumstances or situations that you could be in at this time. Okay? There are people that don't have the internet. Okay? There are people that don't have electricity. There are people that don't have food. They don't know how they're going to pay some of their bills. They don't know how they're going to eat. And this isn't from lack of trying. This is from different Saturn lessons or karmic lessons or whatever they got going on in their path, on their spiritual training ground, their version of that. So as you guys are feeling like you are not protected and different things that are going on, I want you to really consider, because I feel like that's a big problem in the collective. And I don't mean the collective like my spiritual soul tribe. I mean the collective as like the world, okay? The world, especially the United States, okay? I feel like there are so many people that are ungrateful and they focus on the wrong things, and these things come in as distractions. So other forces can get in their sleight of hand and their motives and push their own agenda. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like there's always these distractions and people are always focused on the wrong thing, or they're focused on cancel culture. And it's like, I feel like part of the reason why cancel culture exists is so people have to stay on a steady path of censorship to push somebody else's agenda. And I feel like that alone is making a deal with the devil. Okay? So there are people around you that are pushing an agenda. And this agenda is part of them getting what they want, even if they don't agree with it. So what I want you guys to consider when you're not feeling protected and these people are getting away with whatever they're getting away with, I want you to consider, okay, I'm working with the most evil people ever. Okay, let's give you an example. Or let me give you guys an example. Let's say you guys are working with the worst people on earth. What if you didn't have a job? What if you didn't even have a job and you weren't even working with the worst people on earth? In some form or fashion, if you are still at this job and you haven't been removed, plucked, or hasn't been upheavaled violently, that is a form of divine intervention in itself. And that is something to be grateful for. That is a form of protection. Okay, that form of protection is helping you not have a job. Do you know what I mean? Now, some jobs come into our lives for lessons, seasons, reasons, stepping stones. Okay, sometimes we have a job for a short period of time. It teaches us a bunch of crazy, chaotic lessons so we can move to the next place, move to the next job, and be even more grateful. Okay, sometimes we go through this ish because it is building our resilience. It is building our testimony. Okay, I'm going to pull from the animal deck right now. I felt called to use oracle decks, mostly oracle decks for this reading specifically. Okay, so you have the power to transcend failure and move into a limitless future. That is powerful. Okay, this is the bat. Okay, the spirit animal of the bat. You have the power to transcend failure. That means that you are pulling it out of the mud and you are transcending it and you are still ascending gracefully. Hello, okay? And you are able to still move into a limitless future because you are learning how to let these snakes, like instead of you carrying this ish around, you're like, you know what? Let me just carry this. I'm gonna take it off the cliff. I'm gonna take this off the cliff right now. So instead of me holding on to it and being like, no, they did me dirty and F them, I can't wait till they get theirs. Instead of carrying this around, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna take this off the cliff. I'm gonna dump it. I'm gonna watch it fall. And I'm gonna know deep down in my heart that I forgive, I am letting go because this is teaching me something. Okay, we're not going to be holding on to this hate in our heart because we can't move that way into this limitless future. We wouldn't be transcending failure if we were maneuvering that way. On top of that, we can't go forwards always looking backwards. Okay, we have the Black Panther. You guys are going to be cloaked during the next during this Mars retrograde. You guys are going to be really dipping into your sensuality. That is why I say this is the Black Panther spirit animal. That is why I say those of you that are in unions, healthy unions, okay, those of you that are with your soulmate, your divine counterpart, whatever you call your person, okay, this sensuality and passion is going to be igniting. I get the chills when I think about it. I think about this download. And you're going to be cloaking this like you never have before. So I want to get into how it's going to look for singles and how it's going to look for couples, okay? And then in the middle, how it's going to look for those in the middle of separation. Instead of you guys getting attention, I'm going to talk about the middle part first. So everyone in the middle going through separation or divorce or breaking up. This level of attention that you were getting, whether you got a day off out of it, whether you got more attention out of it, whether more people were admiring you or asking you out because of it, you guys are going to start moving towards a place of secrecy. You're going to cloak your personal life in that. And you're going to become more mysterious and you're going to become more private with how that separation or divorce is going. Because people want to know. Because why? You're a star messenger. You are here to divinely orchestrate things to help the collective in whatever type of light worker you are. Okay? Now, for those that are single, okay, you're really going to be cloaking how you're maneuvering through your singlehood. Okay, so instead of announcing to the people that you're dating or your friends or people at the workplace, you're going to be cloaking this passion and not to hide it, but to protect it. Okay, the things that you're passionate about, you're going to be protecting it. The things that you are dating, the ventures that you are going on, the lessons that you are learning, you're going to become more private about those things and those affairs. Okay. If you guys are in a union, you guys are going to be doing this together. You guys are going to be really diving into your intimacy. You're going to get like a reset button for your relationship. Okay, these are very intense downloads that I've been getting, and now that I finally get to come home and break them down, like I couldn't wait. I didn't care that my hair looked crazy. I didn't care that I got caught in a storm. I was like, let me get these messages out because I know this is going to help you guys. Okay. So you can look at this, you can refer to this reading throughout the retrograde, the Mars and the Mercury, because it can help you, okay, break down different things depending on your timeline. But for those of you that are in a union, for those of you that are in a relationship, you guys are getting a fresh start. It gives me the chills. You guys are getting a reset button. So if you guys have been pushing through the mundane, pulling your hair out, getting more gray hair, losing your mind, giving up, because marriage is hard, marriage is work. I don't want to say marriage is hard, but I mean, it is, it's work. Both people have to be putting in work, okay? Domesticated relationships with your soulmate, whatever the case is, that's work. And instead of people like being like, oh my gosh, why do they act like that? Oh my gosh, I don't want to go to the grocery store. Oh my gosh, like, so instead of doing this, you're going to be looking at it differently. Remember, this is about perspective right now. How you perceive things and how you follow through on things, okay? So you guys as a union are going to be getting a reset button. Your intimacy is going to be changing. You're going to be becoming more vulnerable. So things, now this is a lesson for all three areas, single, separated, and unions. No matter what, you guys are going to be, I did not just forget the thought that I had. No matter what, I remember now, okay? No matter what, you guys are going to be more vulnerable than you ever have with the people that you trust, okay? So with the people that you trust, you are getting ready to transcend this failure, okay? The failure of past relationships, the failure of things that did not work out, the failure of the people in the past that let you down. You are getting ready to be honest with the people that you trust, truly bearing your soul. And this is what's giving you that reset. You're going to be bearing your soul to somebody and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I was treating you that way, or I was making a joke of this, or I didn't take it seriously because you had never explained it to me like that before. I didn't know. The more you are honest with these people that are in your life that you truly care about, the better this retrograde is going to go for you. Okay, the better it's going to unite whatever you really care about in your life. Okay, it's just beautiful. Like, it's intense and it's scary in different ways, and everyone's path is going to be a little bit different. Look, you guys, a frog. It's going to be different for you guys in all different ways. But it's beautiful, you guys. I'm getting so many downloads. Like, this is such a beautiful reading. And people are going to be looking at you like, oh my gosh, they never think before they do things. They just jump and they just go off, and they're so cute, but they don't know what's going on. So people are walking around thinking that you are dumber than you are. Like, you don't know what time it is, and you do. I'm going to say that again. People are thinking that you don't know what time it is, and you do. So, like the frog that I found outside. This frog, it looks like it's, you know, maybe helpless in a little bit, and in different ways. Okay, this frog's looking like, I'm helpless. I put out a bowl of water, and then I remembered there's poisonous frogs where I live, and they come out during monsoon season for shelter. So even though people are thinking, oh, you're not smart, you're not here for the right reasons, and people are always projecting and prejudging you, just like this frog that's up here outside with the little cute little bowl of water that I made it. I can't take that inside for a pet. These people cannot make you their pet. You feel me? Because even though you are cute, you know what time it is. Not only do you know what time it is, but you are lethal to the touch. Okay, these frogs, if you touch them, they will make your blood pressure rise. It'll make you feel like you're having a heart attack. It can kill a dog. It can kill a human. It can make a human like have a stroke. Okay, so these people are thinking, oh, you're so cute. You just don't know. They have no idea how protected you are. They have no idea how lethal you are. Comment down below. I am a limitless being. My protection is lethal. Okay? Comment down below. I am a limitless being. 2222 when I said that. I am a limitless being, and my protection is lethal. Okay? So I just remember when I saw that frog outside, I was like, oh, it's so cute. So I shared the picture on Patreon. And I'm like, you guys, I got this. I just got caught in a storm outside. And this frog, of course I would love to make it my pet, but I cannot because it could kill me. So I put out a bowl of water. So it's the same thing. Even though it might look scared outside, it's not. You are able to camouflage yourself. You are able to cloak yourself. Okay, so this frog is camouflaging itself in the weeds that my husband didn't pull and he should have. Okay, but we're not even going to get into that. Okay, because we're hitting the reset button. But this frog is able to camouflage itself in these weeds to protect itself from coyotes, rabbits, dogs, vultures, whatever could come swoop it up. Okay? But the thing is, even if these things did come through to swoop up this frog, boom goes the dynamite, because that would go all the way left. Okay? So, even though people are thinking, oh, you're powerless. I mean, you've gone through a lot. You should just go home. You should just go home. Because that's like how people are trying to treat you. Do you know what I mean? And they have no idea how fast you are able to adapt because of the things that you have gone through. They better ask somebody, okay? So you are adapting and surviving by accepting the inevitable. So this is the energy that I'm talking about. You guys are learning how to accept the inevitable. That's what this is about. Like, it's inevitable that I'm going to have to do this little job here that I don't like doing. Laundry, dishes, whatever it is. Filling out paperwork, whatever it is. Okay? And because of that, you're able to seize your potential. It's all about your perception. This could be the worst time of your life or the best time of your life. It's about your perception and your gratitude, okay? So we got the crocodile. I got this download earlier because one of my clients showed me a picture of a crocodile on a vacation that they went on. And even though this crocodile is scary, it is teaching you that death will always yield new life. Okay, so there are different versions of you that are going bye-bye. Okay, different versions of you that you are changing. Okay, I was stuck in a storm outside for an hour. I had to yield. Like, I am not scared. If this is my time to go, if God's punching my clock, then I told my husband I loved him today. Do you know what I mean? I was stuck in this storm and it looked like the end of the world outside for miles. I'd never been stuck in a storm that bad. And it was, sometimes in monsoon season, it looks like Egypt outside. That's why it's like my little inside joke with you guys. It's Egypt. I found a frog. I'm in Egypt. It's monsoon season. I'm in freaking Egypt. Because where do you go? Where do they do this at? That you go outside and dust and dirt is just flooding the streets. You ever seen a flood happen with dirt? But really though, have you ever? Okay. So it was like, I have to yield. I had to get off the freeway because I was like, I'm not, at least I will be choosing if it's my time to go, I'm going to choose that I'm not smashed and obliterated on the freeway. Okay. So I got off the freeway and I was in the unknown. Okay. I was in the unknown. I was in an area that I was not familiar with. And I was like, you know what? I'm protected and everything's going to be okay. I can take this as an opportunity to learn and not be scared and to face my fears with confidence. Okay. Because I tell you guys all the time, we learn these things from facing our fears and from our failures. Okay. So we have the llama. Let courage lead you to seek support. Okay, so let me give you guys an example. Normally, if I'm stuck in a storm, I'm not even trying to tell my husband about it. I'm just like, whatever, I'm stuck in a storm. And all he's going to do is tell me to drive safe, la, 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 la. And I'm already doing that. I drive all the time. So I chose not to fear that intimacy or that intimate moment of, let me tell him you know, I am a little scared. And I just want you to know that I'm okay and I've gotten off the freeway. As I'm going to message this, he has already messaged me and I hadn't seen the message. Babe, be careful. There's a really bad storm coming. And I was like, oh, he was already on it. So you guys are going to realize that let courage lead you to seek the support that you would not normally ask for. Because we're learning to be vulnerable in certain people, places, and things. We're learning that. And people are going to be looking at us different, like, dang, I didn't know that you were so soft or so strong or whatever the case is for you. And let that courage lead you to overcome the fear of intimacy. Let this courage help you overcome the fear of intimacy. That's freaking beautiful. I'm hearing high-pitched ringing in my ears, so all of these messages are very high vibrational, okay? So I'm trying to decide if I want to do early access. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do early access. I think this reading is really important for everyone. I think I'm going to do early access for you guys for Patreon. And then I'm going to release this on YouTube. Okay? So, if it's on both platforms, you guys will always, or Patreon, will always have it without ads. Okay? Because that is part of your perks, and early access is part of your perks. Okay? We have Builder. You guys are building. Bob the Builder, can you fix it? Yes, we can. Okay? So your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. You guys could hate building things, not even be patient enough to build certain things. And anything you build during this period of time, this new timeline that you are moving into, you guys are going to be feeling really accomplished. I also feel like you guys are going to be concentrating more on your health, your breath, your stamina. Okay? I'm also getting that you guys need to engage in as many artistic activities as possible. Okay, that's a very strong message coming through, because that's going to be beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. If you are fighting different things like, I could do that, but I don't want to, and there's art that you like doing, I don't care if it's sewing, knitting, drawing, twerking, whatever you find artistic, do that, because it's going to help you loosen up, and it's going to be beneficial to different areas of your life. We have support. You guys are going to be maybe overcome with emotion that your life purpose fully supports you. You could have been stepping into your purpose and thinking, I'm not supported. Why are these blessings moving so slow? Okay, you could be in that type of mentality right now, and you're going to have this aha moment where you're realizing, well, dang, I am supported, and all of these other things are happening for a reason. Why was I so salty? Okay, so this could be a humbling experience for you guys. Very humbling. There are also going to be people that are going to be wanting to study you. Let them. There's going to be some of the downloads that I was getting is there's going to be people that want to study you right now like a weirdo. Okay, not the type of weirdo we fuck with. Other type of weirdos. Okay, creepy weirdos. And this is because you are moving effortlessly through your purpose. Figure eights on that ass. Okay, purpose. I know what I am here to do. I know what I am here to do. People are going to be like saying weird things to you, touching you, hugging you, like, and this is all part of that perception, because you're going to be seeing things clearly. Your light is going to be bringing people's false mass to full attention, and it's going to be dropping off. All of these things are going to be exposed and expedited on how they're exposed. Okay, we have denial. You guys are going to be coming out of denial about the gifts that you have and the things that scare you. I'm going to say that again. You guys are going to be coming out of denial with the fact that you are gifted, talented. Your light is bright. It's blunt. People are like, oh, that girl is talented. And you're coming out of denial. The fact that you are. They better ask somebody. You better ask somebody. Okay? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight and awareness. Okay. Give me one more. Oh, okay, give me one more. Failure. Wherever you feel like in your life you are a failure, you are not. I'm going to say that again. You are not a failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. That's how we build confidence, you guys. That's how we build confidence. That's how we build our testimony. Period. Okay, let's see. Is there anything? Is there anything else? I got the Ace of the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, there are people that are going to be trying to hold on to their obsession of you. People that are wanting to hold on to tricking you because they're watching your ascension, okay? And you're going to be cloaking everything that you do more differently than you ever have, because you're going to be seeing clearly who has bad motives. You're not going to be in denial either about who has bad motives, okay? You're just not. So let's play a little game. Who is your daddy and what does he do? What is the creator? What is the divine, the universe, God? What is unfolding for you? Okay. Ooh, we got Farmer Alfalfa. You are going to be acknowledged. Who is your daddy and what does he do? You are about to be acknowledged for bringing in abundance. All on your own. Okay. So people are like, you can't do that without me. You'll never get there without me and my support, my investments, my money, my shout out, my this. People are going to be seeing, oh, you, boom goes the dynamite. There's all this. You secured the bag and you got many bags. And this is the energy that you're moving towards. You're going to be, your reputation's going to be changing. People that wanted to doubt you and smear you. We got a firefighter. Who is your daddy and what does he do? You were being shown how to put out fires. Okay? You guys have a cloak of invisibility for seen and unseen enemies. And what you're going to be doing is putting out these fires. But they're not even going to know that's what you're doing. Okay? These people are trying to launch dynamite. They're trying to launch grenades. They're trying to launch their fuckery into your line of vision, okay? Because they what? They want your attention. As I said, that Sergeant Murphy came out. They want your attention. They want to take you on a ride-along. I don't think so. Where they do that at? We don't go on ride-alongs with the ops, okay? So I see you guys as that Geico commercial where the little piggy has the pinwheel and he's like, wee! That's going to be you guys. And they're going to be chasing, tailing, stalking, gawking, breaking their necks to see what you're doing because they want you at attention. They want you on this ride along. And you cannot be bothered. Leave a message at the beep. Okay? Who is your daddy? And what does he do? You guys are going to be stopping traffic. You guys are becoming an engineer on any path you take. Okay? You're becoming an engineer, a creator, a producer, an editor, an author. You are becoming that, and it's making you truly happy and feel truly fulfilled. Do not let anybody tell you anything different. Be truly authentic and vulnerable and honest with yourself that these things make you happy, okay? Well, I love you guys so much, and I want you guys to understand that even when we're attracted to bad relationships, people that want to attack us or use us or whatever, drain us, whatever it is, we are learning how to attract people in for our highest good, and we will still build our testimony from anybody that tries to cause a setback for us. okay? This setback is my comeback. I am the breaker of chains. I am divinely guided daily. I am transcending failure. I am moving into a limitless future. I have all the resources I need. People are pushing things for their own agenda. They want you to feel intimidated. They want you to feel fear. And that's why you're moving real stealth mode. It's going to make you look sexy. It's going to make you look sensual. People are going to be like, what are they doing? I never know what they're doing in there. Okay. So it's kind of like that. We are surrendering to God's plan or the Creator's plan. And I'm really excited for you. And so let me know, you guys, if you guys are on Patreon, let me know in the private messenger how this resonates with you. Okay. And if you are on YouTube, drop in the comments how this resonates with you. Drop your favorite affirmation down below. Don't forget to smash the you know what. If you guys are looking for exclusive daily reads with no ads, you guys can click the link in the description box. Also, my Cash App's down there. And what else? Yeah, I just appreciate all of your guys' love and support. We just hit 14K. And I couldn't do without you guys. So I'm just appreciative of this time in our lives. And the more gratitude we have, just really bask in the things that we have, because we could really have it a lot worse. Okay, I'm sending you guys all of my love. I will see you guys in the next one.